Welcome all to my YouTube channel Shweta Gupta Classes. From today onwards we'll be starting with the class 11 chemistry also. So the first chapter in your class 11 chemistry is some basic concepts of chemistry. First of all children, I congratulate you all for coming to class 11. Now the world is going to change totally. Till now, you have seen a small world, and now the world will become a little bit large for you as it is class 11th now. So, I wish you all the best for this new class. So, the first topic we'll be discussing in this is the general introduction, importance, and scope of chemistry. So, firstly, we'll try to know what chemistry is. Chemistry is that branch of science, science, and science is divided into basically chemistry, bio, physics, geology, and all. So, here we'll be studying what chemistry is. So, it is that branch of science which deals with the study of composition, structure, and properties of matter. It is that branch of science in which you'll be studying about matter. Matter, there are three states: solid, liquid, and gas. So how they are made up of, what they are composed of what they are made up of, composition you study, how they look, what is the structure, and what are their properties that you are going to study, and the changes that this matter will undergo, or the changes which these three states of matter will undergo under different conditions. That is basically what chemistry is. Every matter is made up of atoms, molecules, or ions, and that's what you study in chemistry. What is the composition of an atom, what is the structure of an atom, what is the property of that atom, of that particular element. This all we are going to cover up in chemistry. So the next topic here is importance and scope of chemistry. What is the important question comes to our mind? Generally it comes to our mind, why we are studying chemistry, what is the use of chemistry. हम पढ़ रहे हैं तो ये अच्छा है भी या नहीं, अच्छा नहीं है. तो first one is supply of food, where it is used as a supply of food. So firstly, you can see they are used in chemical fertilizers which fertiles the soil. It means they are used as khad, you all know. So chemical fertilizers, you add chemical fertilizers to the soil which increases the fertility of soil and will increase the yield of fruits and vegetables which you want to grow in that soil. So what you generally add is urea, calcium superphosphate, sodium nitrate, and ammonium sulfate. Now where are these chemicals come from? These are all the chemicals which are made by chemistry. So there it helps in giving you chemical fertilizer, thereby increasing the yield of fruits and vegetables. In the same way, there are many harmful insects and bacteria which affect the crops, which damages the crop. So for that also we have made something, chemistry has made something, that is insecticides, fungicides, and pesticides. Insecticides kills the insects, fungicides are fungus, and pesticides are pest, so that they do not affect any crop. Next one, you have jam, butter, squashes in your house. So to preserve these jam, butter, squashes, there are some preservatives which are being added to these substances. These preservatives are also given by chemistry. Now, there are some adulterants. Adulterants are like which spoils the food, which are harmful to your health. And these adulterants are being tested with the help of methods given by chemistry. So you can test the presence of adulterants in the food, and thus you will not be consuming that food. So that test is also given by chemistry. Now the next one is contribution to better health and sanitation. Okay, now it is coming to health. Health now is like you'll be studying about medicines, drugs. So, and how you can, this time corona is going on and there is special meaning of sanitation. Dettol, you all know, this is also given by chemistry. So, here there is use of chemistry in health and sanitation. So first one is it has given life saving drugs, cisplatin and Taxol. These two drugs are used in cancer therapy for the treatment of cancer. These two medicines are used, and this is given by chemistry. In the same way, AZT, that is azidothymidine, this is used for treatment of AIDS. For the treatment of AIDS, AZT, azidothymidine. So these are the life-saving drugs, cisplatin and Taxol. Next one is it has given analgesics. Oh, sometimes there is a lot of pain in our body after doing so much of work. So at that time, we take analgesics to relieve the pain. This is also given by chemistry. Antibiotics, you all know, you have already studied. So antibiotics is the use of bacteria. We use of living things or the bacterias to kill if they enter into our body. These are something which curb the infections and cure the diseases like typhoid and TB. Example of this one is streptomycin. Antibiotics are given when you are infected badly. So these are used to curb infections and cure diseases like typhoid and TB. Example of this antibiotic is streptomycin. Next one is antiseptic. Oh, you all know. To stop infections, we use antiseptics like Dettol. Whenever there is a cut or wound, you apply Dettol. So this is an antiseptic, so as to stop infection. Next one, disinfectant. Harpic is a disinfectant. It is used to clean toilets and floor. Example of this is phenol. So these are the different examples where you can see the contribution to better health and sanitation through chemistry. During operations, anesthetics are given, surgical operations. DDT and insecticides, to kill the various insects, pests which are damaging the crops, you'd use DDT and insecticides. You can take synthetic vitamins and tonics. So that the deficiency of vitamins and tonics in your body can be recovered. Now next one where you can use is saving the environment. There are chlorofluorocarbons which are destroying the ozone layer. So chemistry have tried to make some substances which will replace CFCs. Chlorofluorocarbons are used in many things, methane and all, these are CFC gases. So chemistry has tried to replace CFCs and to make some other chemicals which will do the same work as done by CFCs, but those chemicals should be environment friendly. So that environmental friendly chemicals are made by chemistry which replaces CFCs, which destroy the ozone, which is destroying the ozone layer. So it is that chemistry is trying to protect the ozone layer by making environment friendly chemicals. Now increase in next topic is it is used in increase in comforts, pleasures and luxuries. The synthetic fibers, cotton, wool, silk, given by chemistry. Building materials, buildings are made. So the steel and cement is also given by chemistry. Metals, supply of metals, gold, silver, copper, iron, aluminium, zinc, all are included in chemistry. You can use you use detergent, oil, fat, sugar, paper, glass, paints. These are all the articles which are of domestic use, and these are also given by chemistry only. Entertainment now. Cinema, fireworks, PVC. This is also entertainment is all due to chemistry only. Transport and communication. You use petrol and diesel as a fuel to run your vehicles. So that petrol and diesel is also given by chemistry only. Now, chemistry has also contributed in the field of nuclear or atomic energy, nuclear reaction, all is due to chemistry. It has application in industries also and application in wars also. So all these chemicals which are used, chemical weapons which are made through the help of chemistry only. So these are the different fields where you can see the use of chemistry. So that's all for today. Hope you have understood. Thank you and have a nice day.